Okay, recording now. It's okay.
Fellow, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, welcome to the Advanced Ardent Speakers meeting this afternoon, or even your time. I'm Janet, your Sergeant at Arms today. Before we begin, let's keep in mind three simple courtesies. Firstly, please mute your microphone unless it's your turn to speak. Second, if convenient, turn on your camera so we can connect more warmly. Third, this meeting is being recorded. If you prefer not to appear on video, you may turn off your camera. Please stay with us to learn and enjoy. Now, let's give a heartfelt warm applause to our President, Distinguished Toastmaster Lai.
Thank you to our Sergeant Arms and also the incoming Sergeant Arms for the club for the next term. Thank you. And I would like to say hello to all the club members who are attending. And I would like to acknowledge the presence of our District 51 Club Role Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap. Of course, Distinguished Toastmaster Alicia Curtis as the Division Director for Laklen as well. Fellow Toastmaster, welcome. And now we'd like to invite our Toastmaster of the day, Patsy Wu, to start the session today. Patsy, I hand over to you now.
Thank you. Good afternoon and good evening in Calgary. So happy to be connected. Happy to serve you as a Toastmaster of the meeting. Today, let's jump into an important subject, power of imagination. Why it is important? Well, imagination it is a problem-solving remedy that can boost up your creativity. That probably is the most important element in life. And they are good news is today AI can always replace those imaginations. The bad news is the AI can replace our imaginations. Mhm. That's why sometimes our brain has been substituted to our ingenuity. So we need to really think and to boost our brain. So otherwise, everything you do is just a click by AI. We're never able to think again. So today, let me start out with a little imaginary exercise. If you could, I'm inviting you to follow my instruction just to test out whether you still have this imaginary mechanism. Okay. I would like you to think the task you need to do this week. Not difficult, a moderate level. When you think about one task you need to do, a conversation or something you need to accomplish, put up on a corner, one corner. The second step, I'd like you to think a color. Let's say a balloon, a happy birthday balloon, but with a nice color. Your favorite color can be pink, yellow, red, blue, purple, whatever the color. When you think about that, a balloon, beautiful. Good. Place on the other side. Now, I'd like you to put your task inside that beautiful balloon. Do it. Okay. The last step is easy, simple. Inflate that balloon and send that balloon to the air. Lay the balloon to rise and fly. Fly. And say thank you. Give the best wishes to that along with your project. Well, a little bit of imaginary exercise. I hope that will help one of your tests this week. Today, we're going to have a nice speaker, especially I haven't even heard her speech for such a long time. And we'll start off her from the grammarian. So we have to kick off that meeting with this important role. The grammarian will be served by Alicia. Alicia, as a matter of fact, her latest achievement. Congratulations to her. She will be serving in Founder District as a district PR manager. Also wonderful. Let's welcome Alicia as a grammarian's role. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patsy, and welcome to today's session. If you are a guest, welcome. We have a role called the grammarian, which is a mix of the grammarian and also the R counter. Sorry, I have no idea. My phone is ringing. All right, grammarian or the grammarian. Grammarian and also the R counter. So I'll be looking at the English language. We do have a word of the day, and I have put it into the chat, and it's called ingenuity. Ingenuity. I will put that out phonetically into the chat as well, how to say it, because it is very hard for an ESL speaker to say that. It is a very difficult word, but what it means is the quality of being clever, inventive, and resourceful, especially when trying to solve a problem or creating something new. So if I was to use this into sentence structure, I'll say the team's ingenuity or the team's cleverness, inventive creativity help them complete the project despite limited time and resources. If I was to use this as a synonym, again, creativity, inventiveness, resourcefulness, innovation, cleverness. Please use the word of the day and all full marks if you can say it right, but also full marks if you try to say it. So congratulations, ingenuity. So I'll put it in the chat as the word of the day, but also phonetically, because as I said, it is not an easy word to say. Thank you very much, Patsy.
Thanks, Alicia. Ingenuity, ingenuity, ingenuity. I have to say that 3 times before we can really start our speech session. Today in Malaysia. Today we have this great speaker. Looking forward her speech. Speech title, well, is Living Beyond Scarcity. But that is from the project Pathway. Dictionary Communication Level 3. Let me introduce something about Sui Xin. Sui Xin is one of the luckiest girl I met, and she's from Myanmar. Now she's also living in Thailand. I'm so happy for her. And she also, the latest achievement of Sui Xin is she is the winner of evaluation contest second place. And she is also a she is also the public enthusiast. And let's welcome our today's speaker, Sui Xin. Thank you.
Do you want to be rich? Have you ever dreamed to become a billionaire when you were young? Yes, I did have this dream. When I get older, I want to live in a condo, a big house, and spend money and just buy everything without checking the price tag. And yes, when I got older, I chose my path, my career. I found my dream career, which is to become a teacher and also to teach the children how to speak confidently. And yes, life gave me the chance. Ladies and gentlemen, last year, I got an offer from a company, Carlsberg Myanmar, to teach speaking English to their corporate professionals. And when they sent the email and call, I was like, wow, yes, this is my very first chance to teach corporate professionals like a company signing a contract for 6 months. But at that time, I thought that, yes, my income is going to be very higher and I'm going to travel more if I have more money. I was thinking very big and very happy. Lately, the organizer lowered my price. She gave me very low paid. I was thinking, should I accept it because it's my very first offer from a company? It's gonna increase like the big dignity and good thing into my resume. But the pay is very low. You know, one person is only 400 baht. So I was, yeah, she said, just accept it, company. It will add a lot of credits to your identity, to your personal branding, and for your career. Just do it. And I accepted it. It was very low paid, actually, even in our country. And after 3 months later, I was not happy anymore because it's very low and I feel like I give a lot of effort. I put a lot of time, effort in the lessons plan and checking all of their homework and stuff and for so many people, but the pay is very low. So after 4 months later, I told to the organizer, I'm not very happy with that payment. So after 6 months, I cannot continue with this payment. I would like to raise the fee. And you know, we had some talk. And then before I talked to her like this, I think a lot, like, what should I do? What if I lost my clients? What if I lost this opportunity if I say to ask more? But I don't feel like I deserve more also. I don't feel happy anymore teaching with very low pay. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I took all my courage and I say to myself, Shrizan, you deserve more. You put a lot of effort. If you increase the price, you will put more effort and you will do your best more. So no worries, just say it. And I said it. And last month, she replied an email that they are going to accept that increased price. And I was like, wow. Wow, that's really amazing. Yes, I am getting what I really expect and what I really want. And I realized that if I had all the time, I had this money mindset, which is scarcity mindset, the broke mindset. You know, whenever I go to a shopping mall, I always choose the cheaper one. Even I buy cucumber. Oh, okay, this is 2 bahts lower. I'm going to choose this one. This is cheaper. I should go by bus, not with MRT or motorbike. I can save some more money. I thought like that. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever experienced like this? This one is cheaper. When I travel also, oh, this one is cheaper. I'm going to choose this one. But there are so many things behind. If we choose a little bit more expensive one, we can have some more comfort. We can enjoy the moment. We can have better quality. We can have better experience. I just realized that, oh my God, I did have this broke mindset, scarcity mindset my whole life. And this is a time I have to break this mindset and realizing and believing in myself that I deserve more. So, ladies and gentlemen, we all have this one common desire that we want to live while we are alive. We want to live with happiness, comfort, purpose, and better experience. And yes, we deserve it too. So every time, if you have to choose something, choose for the better experience, choose for better quality, and choose for better comfort so that we can enjoy this short life. And that's why I decided, starting from 2026, I'm going to choose premium quality, better experience, and better quality and more purposeful life. And I believe that it will drive me to a better life too. Thank you so much. With that, back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Switching. You work hard. You deserve the best. Switching's speech will be evaluated by our public speaking coach. And his latest achievement, as a matter of fact, is a book. He's speaking A to Z. It's one of the best books I've ever written. I'm still reading it. Yeah. So first, he will have 5 minutes evaluation to 4 to 5 minutes evaluation over Switching's speech. So, floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Shui Sin, your project is to connect with the audience. My challenge to you is asking yourself, how many times are you connecting with your audience? It should be all the time. And it shouldn't just be this particular speech, it should be all your speeches. So what I'm going to be doing in the evaluation is showing you where you did connect and where I felt like you did not connect. Do you want to be rich? That's your first question. And a lot of people start with these yes, no answers, closed questions. I encourage you to go further. Instead of just asking, do you want to be rich? Ask, how rich would you like to be? Now it's open. Now there's all kinds of possibilities. Go for that second, that third level question that's going to be far more engaging than simply, do you want to be rich? Because what if I say no? Okay, I guess I'll go back to my phone then. See what I'm saying? Okay. Next, much of what you were talking about was biographical. Your biography. If you want to connect with the audience, you have to talk about my biography. I don't care about your biography. I'm the one who has to put food on my table for my kids, for my issues, for my concerns, for my mother, I don't care about your issue until you care about mine first. That's how you connect. You connect with me, I will definitely listen to your story because now I know why I should listen to your story. There was a great pause when you did this thinking process. You went, and then you brought us there. So I think those moments where you let us into your thinking process, you let us into your emotions, that's very strong. Keep doing that. Where people make the mistake is that in Toastmasters especially, we've kind of become addicted to these personal narratives. Using our own personal story can be very valuable, but it has to be a portion of our speech, not the entirety of the speech. And I think for your speech, I think it was right around 5.5 to almost 6 minutes, your story. I would trim it down to maybe 1 minute. And you work with kids. You ever talked to your kids and talked about yourself for a very long time? They'll shut you down in less than 60 seconds, right? They'll start going, yeah, whatever. So you take that sense of timing that you have with your students on how quickly they'll shut you down and apply it to this. And you'll find that, yes, you will be a much more engaging speaker because you know that your audiences also have the most powerful device in the world in their pocket, on their desk, in their purse, and they're addicted to it. So you've got to get to your personal narrative as an example, not as the whole story. I focus. This is tricky because you're on camera and somebody else took a picture of you as well. This one, I thought you were looking right at the camera. This one, you're not. You see the subtle difference? Your camera is a little bit higher than you think it is. You tend to look at your screen because you're trying to look at your audience. You're trying to connect with them. But that's connecting with your audience. Can you see them peripherally? But this is connecting with your audience. This is not. See the difference? Okay? So it's really subtle, and I'm being really picky, but you told me you wanted to be a speaker. So I think you can handle this. And I think you can be great at being a speaker once you flip some of these switches. I love your repetition. I don't feel, I took all my courage. You did this at the end. That was lovely. I like the repetition. Terrific. You got hooked on saying ladies and gentlemen. And we as Toastmasters, we do this for traction. When we say things like, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, and then you did ladies and gentlemen again, it's because you don't feel that you have traction. Take a pause and go right into it. I would count the term ladies and gentlemen as a crutch word. So use some ingenuity. Word of the day. Use some ingenuity. Come up with your own way to create traction, and you're going to be fantastic. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Beautiful. Well, thank you very much, Percy. Your feedback definitely is the best example of ingenuity that really helps us a lot of how to connect with the audience. Okay, let's jump to the next session. Everybody, please switch on your camera because we're going to have more interactions by these table topics. Our today table topics session will be hosted by our club president, Lai, DTM Lai. That's welcome, Lai. Thank you.
Thank you to our Toastmaster, Patsy Wu. Fellow Toastmaster, now we move on to the table topic session. I have prepared a few, I'm not sure interesting or not, but maybe challenging for you to answer. Now, before that, before any volunteer, of course, I would like to choose Helena first, since she has no role.
Hi everyone.
Helena, are you ready?
Yes, I guess I have to be.
Okay. My topic to you is 3 words only. How are you?
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Lai. How am I? So far today, Monday, I'm doing good, I guess. Some people has like Monday blues, but definitely not me because I had such a well-rested weekend on Saturday and Sunday. So this is the reason why on Monday I'm feeling so refreshed because I have enough sleep. I went out and meet with my friends. So I did everything which I wanted to do during the weekends. And I believe this is very important because and I myself live as live by the routine, and I have to like the same sleeping time, the same wake up time each day, no matter it's weekend or weekdays. So I try to maintain that, and for that I am very thankful because I stick to the routine and managed to come out fresh on Monday. So I believe everyone can do that because as you go older, so you need to manage your stress well, and this is how you actually do that. And I guess that's it from me. Back to you, distinguished Master Lai.
Thank you, Helena. Yes, I agree. When we are along the way, we must learn how to manage our stress. If not, when stress coop up with us, it's to be hard manageable. The worst case is we get angry at people for no reason at all. Thank you, Helena, for sharing. Next would be Sean. Sean, you okay?
Okay.
Okay. Is it love, rational, or irrational?
Well,
Rational or irrational?
rational.
Mm.
For me, it's sorry, I didn't catch the rational.
OK，爱是有理智和不理智的。
Oh, okay. For me, there is two of me in my mind. always have one side is I want to do that. The other side is I don't want to do that. But sometimes I didn't make sure which one is the most important. So I just do again and again and again, many mistakes. Then I find that maybe I need to find someone should help me. That is why I say regional or not regional, depend on someone. I wish have someone to help me to be regional. So I get married. That is the answer. I get married. I have a wife. My wife is different from me. So when I make a decision by this way, my wife say, "You don't do that. That is my way." Thank you. Back to the Lai.
Thank you, Shan, for sharing about you and your wife differences. I believe it was an ingenuity between both of you. Next would be Alicia. Alicia, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Okay. Alicia, this is topic for you. It's a unicorn. It's a Pegasus. What is it?
Icon. That's what. Introvert. I love to just sit here and not talk. I'm very quiet. I'm very shy. Is my internet working, by the way? Let's get a thumbs
Yes,
up.
now it's better.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm everyone's everyday introvert. So the other day I decided that I was going to create virtual backgrounds because I'm going back to Founders District, which is having a mix of 100 Founders and District 5. And most of the Americans know that yours truly is an extrovert. So I said, create me a really cute looking unicorn with glitter sparkles and make it have wings as well. So a pegacorn. And then it came up with this ugly looking thing. And I was like, yep, I'll work that. I'll rock that. Thank you, AI. I'll rock the AI. So my pegacorn is that without wings. As you can see, it looks like a very gay looking glitter corn. That's what I would probably call it. So yes, I love unicorns. Everyone knows I love unicorns. Pegasus I love as well, but the pegacorn without the wings is even better, especially when it has an American feel to it. And it's crazy. I mean, AI can create some amazing things. Let me tell you, it can create the most ridiculous things. It can create fluffy bunnies. It can create everything out of this earth. But my little set for next year is bright pink pegacorn, a very American Toastmasters pegacorn, rainbow pegacorn. So we'll stick on to the rainbow pegacorn and we'll enjoy. So it's not a unicorn. It's not a Pegasus. It's a pegacorn.
Thank you, Alicia, for coming up with the terms pegacorn. I never thought of this. I would in my initial thought, it's a unisus. Thank you, Alicia. Next would be Percy.
Yes.
Okay. Here is something that people are maybe might be arguing, but here's the topic. People says early birds gets the worm, but people say save the last for the best. What is your thought?
Ooh, President Lai, getting very philosophical, aren't we? Okay, everyone. Let's ask ourselves. Is the best part of things early or is the best part of things at the end? Now, as a theater person, I love it when we build up the tension, when we build up the drama, and we have that climactic end in our stories. I study Shakespeare. It's very important that the big battle is at the end of the play. Because if we kill the hero too early, what do we got? Exactly. We can't do that. But there are some very ingenious people who have these stories where right at the very beginning we killed a hero. Remember Game of Thrones? What happened? We just lost our hero. And that causes the disruption to make everybody else activated. That's how we get everybody moving forward, isn't it? If we're all waiting until the end, then that's all we're doing. We are waiting. And in this day and age of AI and technology, things are happening so fast. Things are happening so fast, Janet, we don't have time to wait until the very end. Life is uncertain. Eat dessert first. So go ahead. Act. Get ready to move forward. Do what you need to do for the people you need to do it for. Don't wait until the end. You may not be there at the end, and you might regret it. The early bird, go get that worm. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Percy. One thing you get me right. I do take dessert first, compare my main meal on other things. Next would be Annie. Are you convenient? Or Janet? Or Susin?
Yes.
Here's your topic. When you see yourself in the mirror, is it you or someone else?
Yeah. How many times do you look at the mirror, everyone? This is third level question, right, Percy? Yes. I do look at the mirror every morning, afternoon, and at night. And you know what? I judge myself. What's wrong with my nose? What's wrong with my teeth? My face? I don't see another one. I just see me in very negative. That's what I'm doing these days. And it's like, oh, Tracy, if you don't like yourself, who will like you? You need to like yourself. You need to say good things about yourself so that you will feel good. You will feel more confident, and you will become a better version. So yeah, every time I look at the mirror, I see myself only, and most of the time I judge myself. It is very bad. I shouldn't do it. So yeah, like yourself every time you look at the mirror, say good things about yourself, like yourself, and then you will become a better person and more confident person. So ladies, my fellow Toastmasters, how many times do you look at the mirror, and how do you see yourself? It's very important. How do you see yourself rather than other opinions? And think good and positive about yourself. Thank you. Back to you, Dai.
Thank you, Susin. Yes, I agree with the point that when you see yourself on the mirror, give yourself a positive words to start even your day. And to tell you, in my whole life, I see myself more in the Zoom than the mirror. Next would be Janet. Want to try? Oh,
Sure.
here's your topic. If we learn from mistake, but why are we afraid to make mistake?
If we learn to make mistake, why do we fear making mistake? For me, making mistake is a way for me to learn. Actually, I do make mistakes, either by experiencing it myself or someone will tell me, you have to improve this area and I will tune it to refine it to make it better. This is how I learn. Making mistakes shouldn't be something that we fear, but inside, I know I have fear of making mistake. So usually I will think myself as a perfectionist, but I learned that perfectionist is not a way of making mistakes because you won't be better. I personally have experienced many mistakes in my life, making wrong decisions of buying something or buying things through strong intuitive without checking the usage, and regretted after buying it, putting it aside and then collecting dust. Another way I also see it that making mistakes is also not something that I would like to take as a fear, but to acknowledge that this mistake is something that I can learn and become better. For example, in Toastmasters, by experience it will make me a better person. And of course, with the feedback from evaluators and also Toastmasters and friends, I will be becoming a better person. All in all, don't worry. Making mistakes is something that we fear, that I fear, but no worries. Continue to improve and become better from mistakes. Back to you.
Thank you, Jeanette, for answering it wonderfully. Many times when people are being offered something, they say, I'm so scared to make mistake from it. Yet, when we try to learn and make it, it will be a fruitful learning journey because we learn from success. We also learn from the mistake that we make. Thank you, Janet. Next would be those who are in the listening mood only. Who would like to try? Franco, if you smile, I will choose you. I want to go?
Okay, let's go. Can you
Okay.
hear me, by the way?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Franco, should we give the best value to all?
Should we give the best value to all? First thing that if you want to give, you want to know what is value means to you. Is it something that you like, that you want to spread to others, you want to let others to know, or it is your own value that you want to influence to others as well? So value defined differently in every perspective, in every different person. But for me, I would say that we should actually provide the best value to others as well. For example, for now, I'm actually raising voice and always help others people, especially in minor community as well, to raise voice for them, especially that I always stand for to raise the awareness of mental health issue in Malaysia. So the value for me is that as a Asian, as a Malaysian, we actually should we should increase the awareness of the mental health issue, because in this society, many people don't have a very good understanding and always will discriminate and will see the mental illness people very differently. Okay, so I actually trying my best to make them understand it. Okay, so for me that it is depends on how the value means to you. So if you think that the values is really worth for you to actually spread to others, to share it among the people among yourself, the people around yourself, just do it. Okay. Somehow, maybe in one day, a person come to you and says to you that I'm very thankful because you let me know of this, so I'm aware of this. So for me, as a conclusion, you should provide your best value to others. This is for me. Back to you, President.
Thank you, Franco, for your great effort in raising awareness. I want to from Franco actually is sometimes in the Chinese community, sometimes we will feel it's a taboo to speak about it. But along the way, if this doesn't being mentioned, it will always be a close matter for all. Good things that if you dare to share, people will listen and will raise more awareness. Thank you, Franco. Now, as my session is over, I will pass back to Patsy Wu. Patsy?
Thank you, DTM Lai. I think that we're actually ahead of our schedule by probably 9 minutes. But thank you for those beautiful questions, and also please vote the best table topic speaker right now. And the next session will be our another evaluation or grammarian report. Let's welcome Alicia.
All right, thank you very much, Patsy. And I'll do the word of the day first. If I've missed out on you, I apologize. You can all unmute yourself after I say it. Patsy had 2, Furzy had 1, Lai had 1, Shan had 1, and Janet had 1. If anyone missed out, can you unmute yourself now and just unmute yourself and say ingenuity? 3, 2, 1, unmute yourselves. Come on. Let's actually be participating peoples. 3, 2, 1, and say ingenuity. 3, 2, 1. Ingenuity. Okay, there's
Ingenuity.
all right. There's the Mexican wave of vocal variety of us all saying the word of the day, ingenuity. I haven't picked up too much in regards to the English language because I think we did quite well today. However, I did look at Shui Sin's speech because I think it's always important to look at the speakers. And just some comments. I thought overall you did really good today, Shui Sin. Instead of saying better, maybe say something like a more fruitful experience. Give that adjective to give it a bit more color and flair and emotion. So fruitful experience. How rich would you like to be? Now, are we talking about rich in the monetary sense, or are we talking about rich in the wholesome experience? Because rich can have different meanings depending on what you're actually trying to do. Are we talking about, are we wealth, or are we talking about, I want to have a rich experience in my life from, the experiences that come. Now, Furzy pulled this up and I want to talk about it because I think it's really important that we actually talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, it has really become one of those topics, especially in the 21st century, we don't say ladies and gentlemen because we have multiple different types of people. We have males, we have females, and we have people who don't identify as male or female. They identify as cats and dogs and goodness knows what else they identify as they, them, us, our. So we need to be really careful there. I would just say Toastmasters if we're really going to go for the politically correct term, because we just never know who may be coming through the doors of our meeting. And I just noticed with some of us, the tenses. Remember, we speak in the now, not in the past and not in the future. Speak in the present. And another thing was imaginations. There are many imaginations amongst us, but it's the imagination. So it's a singular. This is where that trick of the singular and the plural is a deficit. It actually is a singular in this instance, because unless you're talking about the multiple imaginations of everyone, and there has to be multiple people and every single person has an imagination. It's a single person. That's where that comes into play. Overall, thank you very much for having me as your grammarian. Thank you.
It's wonderful. This has been very educational. Thank you very much, Alicia, giving us these suggestions. Okay, I think that we are going to take some photos. Is that correct? That's a photo shooting time. The first photo shooting is going to be our officers' group photo. Is that correct? DTM Light? All right, that's a spotlight. Our today's SAA and spotlight first C and spotlight. I'm going to spotlight everyone, and please help me to spotlight.
Patsy, we take a quick group photo first before we go for the appreciation.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Okay, it's easier. So I'd like to encourage everyone to switch on your camera. I know even you're listening, please. Now it's a time we can just meet on the internet. Ming Po, I haven't seen you for a while. Please switch on. Yeah, Ming Po. Oh, great. Okay. And Tanisha, are you able to switch on and Pat and Serving? All right. Okay, I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1 and take a full 2 photos. The first photo, whatever you can think about, today's Monday, so maybe Monday blue, but please do not make Monday blue. Have to smile. So let's take these 3, 2. Don't laugh. 1. The first shot. Thank you, Sean. If you're able to help me, I also really appreciate it. I love switching your smile. So beautiful. Let's have the second. That's the power of imagination. Firstly, do you have your ready or talk?
Let's just see
Ready? Any
let's see your eyebrows.
eyebrows? Okay, let's have the imaginary photo, whatever you can think of. What's the best photo you can have to celebrate today's Monday? 3 and 2, 1. Yeah, great. Okay, I'm gonna put those photos on the chat room. Okay, so who is going to help me for the officers? Those photos, the
Sure, no
rotator
problem.
photo.
Make me co-host. Very easier for me to help spotlight.
Okay, great. Thank you. Feel all spotlighted.
I'll take for
Sean, can you take that photo for me?
I can't take photo.
wait.
I can. All right.
Okay.
Okay, let me see what I can. I will be able to do that. Yeah. Okay. I can do it for myself. Wow. Okay. Host has to spotlight herself. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good.
I've
All
taken a
right.
photo.
How about no? Okay, so I need some help for spotlighting. All right, please. Thank you.
Wait a moment. The winner
Wait a moment.
is
Table topics. That's correct.
yes. The winner is Bossy.
Percy, congratulations, Percy. Okay, so Sean, would you like to also, we need to use a certificate.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. Percy, are you ready? I'm going to take a photo for you. Congratulations. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Percy. Well done. Okay. All right, so next photo is our rotator. Great. So please help me to spotlight everyone if possible. See, that is a skill you need to do. Online meeting, the Zoom Masters skill. Add spotlight, add spotlight, add spotlight. Okay.
Left.
Alicia, I'm going to add a spotlight.
Mm.
Do we have everyone? And the Pat. Is the Pat there?
Me and Pat.
Is the Pat?
Yes,
I'm here.
Okay, I don't see you.
Spotlight my
Okay.
timer background.
All right. That's my sure. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, everybody, are you ready? That's wonderful. 1, 2. Smile. 3. Okay. Hold on. Thank you. Back to our club president, DTM Lai.
Thank you, fellow members, for making our today wonderful meeting a successful one. And today will be the last meeting that have no more running, and we have one more masterclass before we end the term 2025-2026. And of course, as the club members today and the EXCO, we feel happy that we have successfully made a total of, as of today, 51 meeting running in the arranged schedule. And of course, we have arranged a few speakathon along the way. This was not easy, but the club's success is all because of you, not us alone. Without of you, the club wouldn't be successful as today. I would say thank you from the bottom of my heart, making us to have a successful, wonderful term this year. And of course, we will work together next term to be once more again to achieve what the club has set to be. I say thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful day ahead of you. If anyone would like to stay, have a chit chat, please, if we have more time to chit chat with each other now. Thank you, and the meeting is adjourned now. I'm in for. How are you? Percy, where is your cat?
Neither of them really like to be held for very long.
Mine is
Yeah.
sleeping.
For me to hold them any longer, I'd get injured.
Sounds like mine.
Alicia has a beautiful, beautiful cat. Well, yeah, Park. Okay.
He's right here.
Yeah,
He
he
wants
likes
his
to be
dinner.
held.
No, he doesn't, but he likes to be held when dinner is about to come, and I'm getting the hey, guess what? It's dinner time now.
Oh.
That's why he came to you.
Yes, because he's about to eat his dinner.
Yeah.
It's too